What's going on today, guys? So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a GIF photo from any photos you take of yourself or any items, nature, or anything. It's really easy, really simple. I learned this online from like other YouTubers, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, have you guys seen the movie Bird Box? Yeah, this is fuck my eyes. If you go on Instagram or like Twitter, there's so many memes about Bird Box already, and it came out the 26th, I think. And it's a really good movie actually. I really liked it. It wasn't too creepy or scary, but like it was like definitely like yeah, it was really out there. But I spent the Christmas day watching it with my family, like probably every other family on Christmas Day. So I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So let's just jump right into this tutorial and I'll show you guys how to make this cool GIF effect. So basically, to make this GIF animation, you're gonna have to have a camera. There's this one camera out there that has 4 lenses, and when you take the picture, I guess it makes the GIF animation. I'm not sure how the camera works, but that camera usually costs like around like $1,000. And for many of us, we don't really want to spend that much money on a camera. Well, that type of camera at least. To make this easy GIF animation, I'm gonna show you guys how to use it with just your phone. You just gotta have a camera, Photoshop, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And maybe Lightroom if you want to edit your photos. You want to have a subject. It could be anything. I'm gonna use water bottle as my my subject. So basically, you want to take a picture of your subject 4 times, and each time you take a picture, you move your camera slightly to left or right, depending on which way you want to go. You want to keep your camera really straight, like horizontal and vertical. That's how you do it. So that's my subject, and then I'm gonna take 4 photos. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I usually do like 2 sets. I could zoom in. Yeah, I think that's good. So keep your camera straight, don't move it up or down, and you wanna just move the camera slightly to the right or left. You don't wanna go like really dramatic, or it's gonna like, I guess it's gonna look weird. To do that, you're just gonna put it in the Photoshop, and then you're gonna make the GIF animation in Photoshop. So I'll show you guys how to do that right now. So once you have your photos in your desktop or your laptop, you're gonna want to open Photoshop with your 4 photos. So basically, you want to drag them to Photoshop, open them up. So once you drag your 4 photos into Photoshop, you're gonna want to make sure they are in the correct order. So just drag them into the correct order. 95, 96. Okay, so once in the correct order, so you're gonna want to drag your 3 photos into the first photo. So take this one, drag it there, second one, and the third one. Alright, so once they're all in your first photo, you just get rid of the 3 photos. Okay, so once you have your photos, all the photos in the first photo, just make sure they're lined up evenly, the canvas, and then we're gonna adjust them in a bit. Okay, so once you have all your photos in the first photo, you're gonna want to turn off the 3rd and the 2nd layer. So now for the first layer, you want to turn down the opacity to 50%. You're gonna want to line the first photo with your base layer. So turn the opacity down to 50%. So then you're just gonna wanna, you can zoom in just to make it a little easier. You're gonna kind of wanna line it up with your focal point. So if you're taking a picture of like a human being or an object, you're gonna want to choose a focal point, and once you get into Photoshop, you're gonna want to use that focal point to line up the images. In my case, I use the water bottles. I'm gonna use their logo as a focal point. So then once you line it up as best as you can, you want to turn on the 2nd layer, and the same thing, you want to turn, oh, don't forget to turn the opacity of the first layer back to 100. So then basically you're gonna jump into the 2nd layer, and same thing, you turn the opacity down to 50%, and then line it up with your focal point. You do it again for your 3rd layer. So I'm just do that right now. So now that once you have all your images lined up on a focal point, you want to click create timeline. And if you don't have a timeline, I think you can go to I think it's Windows. Yeah, go to Windows and go down to timeline. Okay, so once you have that, you're gonna want to click this symbol right here. So you have this like, so they can be like in boxes. So then, before you do anything, you want to change the timer to 12 seconds. So once you do all that, you're gonna want to make 6 copies. Okay, so once you have 6 copies, you want to go back to your first copy. You're gonna want to turn off your third, your second, and your first layer. Okay, so the first box is only going to be the base layer. Then you're gonna want to choose your second one, and then you want to turn on your first layer and turn off your base layer. If you have this like weird like white like empty background, you can always go to the crop tool and just crop it out like so. Oh, I missed a spot. Okay, once you do that for your 2 first layers, you're gonna want to go to the third layer, do the same thing, turn off your base layer and turn on the second layer. And the fourth box, you're gonna want to turn on your third layer. So then once you do it for your third layer, make sure you don't have any of the weird empty backgrounds. So you're gonna go over to your fourth box and then turn on the third layer. Turn off your base layer. So once you do that, you're gonna want to go to your 5th layer. And for the 5th layer, you're gonna want to turn on your second layer. So basically, it's gonna loop. And then the first layer, it's gonna be the first layer. Turn off the base layer. So now once you have all the layers, you know, correctly set up, you can click play, and then you get this cool GIF animation. Pretty cool, right? So once you do that, make sure you save. And the way I save it, or the way I export it, is I go to save for web, and then I change. So right now it's 26.51 megabytes, which is kind of big, I think. So I usually change it to 1200. Click enter, and then I just click save, and then save it as a GIF. Make sure you change your you have your presets set to GIF, but don't touch anything else. Just make sure it's to GIF. That's all you really need, and click save. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to convert it to an MP4. So basically, once you have your GIF right here, you're gonna want to go to this website. Just type in online converter to MP4. So then once you have that, click choose file, choose the GIF animation you just exported, import it, and then once it loads, you're gonna want to click start conversion. Once it's done conversion, you just want to click download, and then once you do that, there you go, it's a video now. There you guys have it, my first ever tutorial. I chose the GIF animation tutorial because it was really easy and I've done it before. So I'm hoping my tutorial was easy to follow, and I hope it was clear and concise. Next week, I'm gonna be going over to Dallas. Some of my family members from Vietnam just came over to Dallas, and I'm gonna go over there and probably spend some time with them. While I'm over in Dallas, I'm hoping to stop by In-N-Out and try some of their food, because I've always wanted to try it and people say it's really good, so I can't wait to get my hands on a burger. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm hoping to be able to take some pictures and explore Dallas while I'm over there. I'm only going to be over there for like 3 days, and I'm back, and I come back Thursday. No, I come back Wednesday night. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.